going on YouTube? Words of wisdom for today is a very special episode. Well, what makes it special, Phoenix? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today's episode is special because this is the very first collaborated episode of Words of Wisdom. I was thinking, I said, I would really like to offer other people the chance to be on Words of Wisdom because there are other people out there that have thoughts on different things, So I contacted Reggie Haynes from ReggieHaynesTv on YouTube to help me out with today's episode, and he was so freaking great and awesome about it. He was like, sure, no problem, and I'm just so grateful that he took the time to help me out with this video. And so I really like that you all get to see his perspective and get to see him and what he does on his channel. He's got Free Music Fridays coming back. He's got web series. He's got some personal stuff. He's got a lot of things going on his channel, and I really, really want you guys to go check out his channel. I'm going to put it down in the description box below. And before we get started, let's meet Reggie.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Reggie Haynes from ReggieHaynesTv. I am a YouTuber from Houston, Texas. My channel features comedy, features drama, also features motivation, and features positivity. And I do that through the medium of web series, music videos, and also live feeds. If you ever want to check out my channel, hey, feel free to stop by. And if you like what you see, subscribe. If you don't, then hey, you don't have to watch it ever again. Today I'm here to help out my friend. His name is ElPhoenixRising. I'm happy to do this video for him, and we're going to talk about promises. One of the things that I always say about promises is you got to keep them. You got to keep your promise, because people always trust you if you're a man of your word. Me, I always try to follow through the best of my ability. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something for them, I try to do it. Many times I have failed, but the thing about it is I do not live in guilt. I do not live in shame, and I definitely don't live in fear. So I do not fear when I don't keep my promise, but I will make sure that I do make up for missing out on keeping my promise. That's another thing, man. You got to keep your promises at all times, because that's when you build trust for a lot of people. Also, you want to make sure that you don't make promises you can't keep. Because sometimes, so simple, we're like, oh yeah, I promise you I can do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to take you somewhere, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to do whatever. But then we know that we can't. And sometimes we do it just because we don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or maybe sometimes we get so stuck in taking care of other people that we take on so much that we forget about everything else we've already promised people, It's like, remember the episode of SpongeBob when he was like, yes, Sandy, I'll help you with displaying your new telescope machine. Yeah, Mr. Krabs, I'll help you do this. Yes, Patrick, I'll do this thing for you. And I was like, I can't be all these places at once. And so everything started falling apart. Stuff like that happened, not to that extreme. We're not animals in the sea or anything, But we'll take on so much that at the end of the day, you're just kind of like, oh crap, I forgot I was promised so-and-so I was going to do this, but at the same time, I got to do this. Or I know I have a group project, and I promised them I'd do this, but I'm doing this, Don't make promises that you can't keep. And there are some that straight off the bat, if someone asks you, I cannot do that. But out of fear of not wanting to disappoint them or hurt their feelings or something like that, we just promise them anyway. And then at the end of the day, it falls back on us, because it's our personal responsibility if we're going to make promises to keep them. But if we're making promises that we can't keep, that doesn't reflect well on us. The next thing, be honest. You got to be honest with somebody. In life, the only way to get through any situation is to be truthful, is to be honest. And with that being said, I think the truth will always set you free. Honesty has definitely hurt a lot of people. It has hurt me. It has hurt many of the people that are closest to me. But the thing about it is, whenever you are keeping promises, you have to be honest about them. You have to let them know how you feel whenever you're about to help them out with this promise. And you have to let them know where you feel like this situation is going to lead them. And also you have to just be honest with them no matter what, because honesty will make or break the situation. Honesty, I believe, will let them know if it's a good idea or if it's a bad idea, whatever situation you're in. A promise is a promise, and you got to keep it no matter what.
So guys, remember, with our promises, we got to keep them. We got to make sure that we don't make any that you can't keep, and be honest. Because at the end of the day, if you're honest with yourself, you're honest with the other people, then you won't make any that you can't keep, and you'll be able to keep your promises and stuff, So take that words, marinate on them, spread the positivity and everything like that, and just, remember, it's up to you with your promises, whether you keep them or not, but try not to put yourself in that situation where you can't keep them. You guys, thank you so much for watching. You have an awesome one. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Words of Wisdom. Like I said earlier, it's a freaking super special episode. Why? Because it's our first collaborated episode for Words of Wisdom, and I think I'm going to keep this as a trend because I really like to hear, and like you guys to hear, and allow other people to share their insight and thoughts on everything, because everyone, regardless of what, everyone at some point in life, they do have some level of wisdom, some words that they can share, and so I'm gonna make that a thing of trying to allow other people to share, So super great, biggest thank you I can give to Reggie Haynes for helping me out with this video. He's awesome guy. As you saw his intro and everything at the beginning and what he does on his channel, y'all go check that out. In the description you'll see his channel and everything, and his channel's right here. Go make sure you check it out. He's got some great stuff. I can't wait for the Free Music Fridays to come back. I'm definitely gonna be checking that out. He's got a lot of good web series that's getting ready to come. He's been working with someone on that. He's got great stuff on his channel, and I really enjoy what he does. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go watch some of it right after this. So make sure you check him out. Reggie, thank you so much again for doing this with me, and just awesome, and sharing your words of wisdom with everybody on promises. And so guys, remember, if you're making promises, keep them. Don't make them you can't keep, and be honest. Y'all have a freaking great weekend. You guys rock. Thank you so much again, Reggie.